Namaste and welcome to Terminal Guruji, your one-stop destination for mastering Python. In today's video, we are diving into concept of how to take input from user and how to print output on screen. And we are going to look at it in detail. Before that, I'm going to show you one membership operator, which in previous video I forgot to show. In operator returns true value when required element is present inside collection. So what I mean by this is this is the first variable which I declared a equal to 10. Now I'm declaring one collection. This collection is called list in Python. Collection is nothing but a array where we can store multiple elements. So we have declared one variable and we have declared one collection which is nothing but list. Now, what is use of in operator? In returns true or false boolean value when the element is present inside collection. So A in B. If I write this, what it will do is tell me is A present inside B. So it will return as true because 10 is inside this collection. If I can directly write as well. If I say here is 2 inside B, so yes, it will return true. Is 55 inside B, so it will return false because 55 is not present inside this collection. So this is use of in operator. So now we'll look at the other concept, which is input and output functions in Python. How to take input. First we'll focus on that. So we will cover both of this thing in detail. So like how to take input. We use input function. First we'll write theory. We So how to take input from user? For that we use input function. And inside input function we have to write some message that we have to print. So for example, I write enter your mobile number. So this is my message. So now I have to write some random number. So this is 10-digit random number I'm using. When I'll execute it, no, I have remember that when I'll press enter in type function, I have write this type function and it will return a string, not int. So see, it is considering this number as a str. So why this behavior? Because input function by default considers whatever input you provide as string. So by default input function takes input as string. In order to prevent it, or in order to take integer input, we have to do the type conversion. And how we can do that, we'll see here. So when I write n is equal to int, so this is the message, and I'll write type of n. So we basically overwriting the above variables. And now if you type 4545 anything, and now it will be treated as integer. See, the type of n is now int, and here it was a str. We were providing number only, here also we provided number. So because the by default input functions takes input as a string, and in order if you want your input to be treated as int, then you have to typecast your input function, and you have to write here int. So now what is type conversion? We have seen this behavior in data type concept. So if I can show you, when I say, I'll write print function. When I will say print float of 10, so it will give me 10.0. So see, I'm providing int value, and it is returning me the float value, which is 10.0. If I here I specify 10.0, and here if I specify int, now I'm telling that convert this float value 10.0 to int. So now we'll get output on 10 only. See, like that. So this is how type conversion happens. I've told you that there is a lot of functions like int, then oct, for hexadecimal hex, for floating value is float, like that. So this is about the input function, how you can read input from user. So now if you want to know how to print output, we simply use the print function. So now my requirement, second requirement is, I want to know how to print output on screen. We use print function. So this is the simple print function. It is used to return the output. So now we'll look at the f string. F string is one of the crucial concept. If you want to format your string, you should go for f string. And formatting, by formatting I means you have to if you have to organize your string. So I'll write some variables here. So these are some variables I've declared. Name is equal to Virat, age 36, height is 5'10". So now my requirement is when I print it now, so it should be in organized way. I should be able to print it in organized way. So print. I'll show the first basic way how you can print it, and then I'll show the F string way. So first we'll see the normal way. My name is, then you have to provide comma act as a separator here. My name is, then you have to provide name which is Virat, then comma, then again you have to write some string. My age, or I can say I am comma age comma years old, and like last variable will print. So see, my name is Virat. I am 36 years old. My height is 5'10". So now for writing this, we have to use a separator after each string, and it is tedious. See, it is not organized, and we might face, some errors or typos. We might miss something. We might miss this separator. If we miss one of the separator, we'll get error. See, syntax error. So so then what is the way to handle it perfectly? So for that we use f string concept. F string is nothing but formatted string. So in order to declare f string, you have to specify f, then double quotes or single quotes, and then you can write whatever message you want to write. So my name is, then you give curly braces, and in curly braces you write the name of variable name. Then you can also specify comma just for English sake, or you cannot use as well. It's on your what you want to do. Will not give comma here. My name is Virat. I'm 36 years old. Then my height is, now we print it, and see, we got my name is Virat. I am 36 years old. My height is 5.1. So see, in this style it was tedious, like remember to write the separator each time. Instead of that, you can go for f string. If your requirement is that you have to print the complete statement, you should go for f string. The another way is that you can use format function. So print, and I'll not write theory about it because it's a basic thing and one should just remember it by default. Is so print my name is, and you will simply provide curly braces. I am curly empty curly braces. I am years old, and now you use format function, and here you should write it in order, like the first element will represent this curly brace. So first element will be name, first variable, then second variable is the year, age, so we'll write age. Then there is third variable is the height. So see, we got the structured and formatted output. So this is it for today, guys. If this video added some value to your tech journey, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.